Hey, how you doing? Austin here. In this video, we're going to talk about Bitcoin, and we're going to talk about why investing right now in Bitcoin might be one of the best decisions you ever did. I want to say up front, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Also, if you're interested in Bitcoin, but really looking at Bitcoin as an indicator for other altcoins, this video is relevant to you as well, because we all know that Bitcoin is going to drive the entire market. And right here, right now, I've got some very interesting information to show you, specifically how Bitcoin is getting ready, I think, to start taking off in the not too distant future. All right, so let's get into that and let's talk about what's going on with Bitcoin. Right here, right now, as you can see on the screen, Bitcoin is really flat, not really doing anything. And that, frankly, in my opinion, is okay. I do own Bitcoin, not being paid by anybody at Bitcoin, obviously, to make this video. But I'm using this video as an indicator of, I think there's some very interesting stuff to come. Okay, first, let's take a look real quickly. I've got my Patreon group. As you know, if you're interested, links are in the description. Check it out. If you want help, you want guidance, you want to not be alone, you want access to my portfolio, I'll look at your portfolio and kind of guide you in the right direction and be part of a community. This is something you ought to check out. Links are in the description below. If you want me to help you, I'd be more than happy to do that. And at $20, frankly, it's as cheap as I could possibly make it, and you can join and cancel at any time, okay? So check that out. Links are in the description below. All right, so let's talk about this piece of content that I have. So why investing in Bitcoin right now might be a very, very profitable decision. So there's some very interesting technical underpinning information related to kind of what's going on with Bitcoin. And remember, this is not... Yes, this video is about Bitcoin, but this is also about Bitcoin and using it as an indicator of opportunity for the rest of the altcoin market, okay? And that's really why I do videos like this. Number one, I love Bitcoin, I own Bitcoin, and I think that it's just something you need to be aware of, okay? So like, here's the thing, right? And when you're looking at Bitcoin or the market, hey, you're basically saying, when should I invest? When should I get in? You're looking at it going, man, Austin, $47,000 seems really, really high. Well, everybody readily agrees that Bitcoin's going to go to 100,000 in the not too distant future. There's valuations putting it at 300, 500,000, insane. But not really when you think about it, right? When you think about the tokenomics, this, all that's available, et cetera, and the institutional money that's going to continue to come into it. You have countries looking to adopt it as their currency. You have some that have already done it, and new ones coming on. I think it was Croatia, I think, is looking at it now. My point to you is it's just a lot of really cool stuff happening. Okay. So look, it looks like the opportunity has once again arrived since Bitcoin is at its highest profitability in a while. Okay, so Bitcoin is profitable. Okay, so based on the strong market rally of the past 6 weeks, hard-hitting crash that we followed, we had that flash crash last week, right? An overheated market refers to a rapidly growing market that turns unsustainable. I don't think we're in that, okay? So traditionally, the 200-day moving average is considered to be a standard indicator of buying and selling. If BTC's price is above it, it's usually the beginning of a strong upward movement. On the contrary, movement in the opposite direction is usually an indication of a fall. So right now, Bitcoin's price movement is in line with its 200 moving day average, a clear sign that the market is not overheated. And we can kind of feel that, right? If you're paying attention, you can kind of feel that the market is not overheated. In fact, look at it. Let me refresh this, show you what I'm talking about. Look, it's not really overheated. You can see, look, we're kind of really flat, and we've been kind of that way for a little bit. You can see kind of Bitcoin and Ethereum right here, okay? All right, and here's your chart action. There's your 200-day moving average. You can see it's kind of just in line with that, but it has moved, kind of right there above it. You can see from the chart right here. See where my mouse is pointing, okay? Okay, so continuing on. Another buy signal comes from the Mayer multiple. Okay, indicators low values at press time seem to suggest that Bitcoin is cheap relative to long-term trends. Yes, I'd realize it's 47,000, but it's cheap compared to those long-term trends. This translates to the present being a good time to buy if you're thinking about it long-term, right? Okay. All right, so there's another metric here I want to do. I'm not going to keep this video really long. Okay, to check the state of profitability, we can use the MVRV ratio, whose historical high values post halvings underline signs of a bull market. Consequently, the market signs did not seem to particularly be indicative of a bull run right now. But Okay, the MVRV value of 2.2 could be the beginning of one. Okay, the values of 2.0 to 5.0 mark profitable returns, which can be expected within a month. So right here, right now, we're at 2.2, and if that MVRV is between 2 and 5, profitable returns can be expected within a month. So there's kind of a short-term gain valuation model for you there. Okay, it's a sweet spot for investing, and you can expect gains within a month from now. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Market sentiment is equally important too. Market sentiment right now is kind of in line with where we need it to be from a crypto fear and greed index. Right here, right now, we can see we're kind of neutral. Okay, we're looking good. So here's what I want to wrap up with. I want to wrap up with the fact that right here, right now, Bitcoin, I firmly believe, should be a part of anybody's portfolio. I own it, and I think that it's something you should, be in. Again, not investment advice, but it looks like right now, kind of the technical indicators are showing that it's an interestingly good time. Interestingly good. It is interesting and a good time to maybe be looking at getting in and use this as an indicator for when Bitcoin starts to run, everything else is going to start to run with it. All right, hope you enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for your support of myself, my channel, my videos. I'll see you later. Take it easy. Bye.